Are you super excited?
Your hands are really cold.
God damn! God damn! God damn!
I am excited,
I am too.
if you can't tell.
Like,
Oof.
Today we're meeting with Dr. Hermitat, who works with the Tourette Association of America, and she is an expert in Tourette. Baylen wants to move out and be independent, but I won't feel great about that until she has better control over her tics.
I have tried several different medications. However, the side effects aren't worth taking. And I'm also doing CBIT therapy to work on my vocal tics.
You're now retraining your brain to say, I don't have to tick, I can breathe instead.
But it's an extremely slow process.
So in meeting with Dr. Hermitat, the hope is that she will give us some sort of a solution that we haven't thought of yet.
All right, so how can I help you guys today? What's going on?
all she's done is she has the diagnosis and we're still in the now what do we do phase. How does she get independent?
Because there's so many other areas than my tics or my Tourette's in my life that's way worse than that. Like OCD and ADHD.
Right. So 86% of people living with Tourette syndrome live with other conditions like OCD, anxiety, and ADHD. The best analogy I can give is that living with Tourette's is like living in a car, and there's really 4 people in the car. It's tics, it's OCD, it's anxiety, and it's ADHD, right? And sometimes tics are driving and anxiety's in the passenger seat. And then the next day, it can be like OCD's driving and ADHD's in the passenger seat.
OCD's driving.
OCD's driving?
Always.
Always, okay.
Like, my tics are always there, but then I start adding the 3s. And then I'm like, okay, I need to start hitting myself more. It's just 2 more times, 3 more times, 6 more times. OCD is always driving. Anxiety's behind, anxiety is behind OCD, and ADHD is everywhere.
Yeah, see? ADHD is rolling over everybody.
The ADHD is the
No seatbelt on.
It's just literally like me against my thoughts
Yes.
every day. Oh my God, I don't want to leave. I do want to leave. I can't leave because this isn't clean, because this isn't done.
Yeah.
It's not only the OCD, everything controls my life.
That's right.
The anxiety makes the OCD worse. The ADHD going out in public makes my tics worse.
That's right.
It's,
Yeah, it
You're
sounds
fighting it. You're fighting it every day.
and then I see myself a completely different way that everyone else sees me.
Yeah.
And I've never hated anyone in my entire life. I've never disliked anyone in my entire life other than myself. And I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, I love God and I love Jesus, and I know that He made me the way that I'm supposed to be. And I know that He thinks that I'm perfect, but in my eyes, I don't see that.
Yeah.
And I want to see that.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to stop struggling from myself.
Yeah. I know. And
We're
I just,
our own worst critics.
yeah, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna put together a plan. I am passionate about working with the Tourette community because they are literally superheroes living in mere mortal bodies. And those superpowers are that they're highly sensitive, they're highly perceptive, and they're highly intelligent, and that's actually backed up by science. So yes, she has profound tics that other people might see when they walk past her, and it's very apparent that her tics are impairing, but she's still highly sensitive, she's perceptive, and she's intelligent. And because of that, I think that's what makes her so connected to this community, is that she's living authentically.
So are there some current treatments that maybe Baylen and I don't really know about?
Yeah, so as you guys know, treatment line 1 is what's called CBIT, Comprehensive Behavioral Intervention for Tics. A lot of people with TS are also on medications, right? So those are really considered traditional interventions for tics. And you can also do more invasive processes like DBS, which is deep brain stimulation. So it's a brain surgery, so it is quite invasive. The success rate is about 30 to 50%. That scares me. So DBS is kind of like a pacemaker, right? So pretty much there's an instrument here, and then an instrument placed where we know that tics live in the brain, and these 2 instruments talk to each other.
So is it essentially the same sort of mechanism treatment they use for like Parkinson's?
Similar.
Crazy.
It's incredible because really the brain is an electrical instrument, right? So what that kind of pacemaker type tool does is interrupts the whole tic-tourettic process. lots of side effects related to that, but often those that are exploring DBS are willing to take a chance on those side effects because their tics have become so profound and so impairing.
It's kind of like all the traditional stuff that we know.
Last resort. Deep brain stimulation surgery, I'll never get, okay? Like, they literally drill into your head with a drill. And I could pull up a picture of the drill they use, but it's literally a drill that my dad has in the shed with an attachment piece that's about this yay long. That's a big barbecue, BBQ. And they just, you know, drill into your head.
My pushback would be, good therapy's invasive, right? I mean, not brain surgery, but like CBIT in a lot of ways is playing with brain electricity, right? Because what we're doing is we're cueing the frontal lobe to get our executive functioning in line, right? So we're still changing brain electricity and brain chemistry, but it's through a behavioral therapeutic process, which is just wild.
I have an open mind on any sort of treatment because Baylen wants her independence, but being at this conference, it's become even more apparent to me that Baylen's case even stands out within the Tourette's community. And CBIT is great to help her stop cursing in public and whatnot, but it won't necessarily stop her from touching a hot stove or harming herself and then having to do it 3 times. So as a parent, I would like to at least push her to get more of the intricate information in regards to DBS.
Vagina.
Let's go, Baylen.
You shoot straight. I have no aim, but we'll go for it.
It don't matter. Strike one.
It better than a strong swing. Eyes on the ball. Oh.
At least you hit the ball. You hit the ball this time.
Oof, today I'm hanging out with a couple people I met from the convention, and I'm so excited.
God damn!
Oof, oof, oof.
Let's go. There you go, Callum.
Shut the fuck up. I've never hung around with more than one person with Tourette's, even going out of the conference. So I'm excited. Around the corner, through the boob, out the tube. Around the corner, through the boob, out the tube. Around the corner, through the boob, out the tube. Okay.
Yeah! See, she's got the best look of us all.
Yeah. Prepared.
Olivia's ready for the golf course. That was a good swing.
Uh-huh. Oh, boy.
Get out of here, you donut. I want to see our best baseball throws. I was worried that the other people there with Tourette's would set my tics off. Turns out, tics can come from everything, even the camera.
Just
don't make me throw it at you.
Don't make me throw it at him.
She called Joe, but
Yeah, I was waiting. Yeah, I was waiting. Sorry. Stay over there. You're done.
You got it, Baylen.
Look at real sports.
Towel out.
There you go.
Best baseball game I've ever played.
So obviously, like, a lot of our tics look different. I mean, like, my tics don't look like your tics don't look like Callum's tics.
My tics don't look like,
But we all have Tourette's?
But we all have Tourette's.
We are a family. I have a coughing tick.
You have a vagina. Oof, sorry.
I love that.
I didn't realize that I had Tourettic OCD, where like I have to do things like a certain amount of times or like something bad will happen.
And then Callum, when were you diagnosed, by the way? Because
like 2 days after I turned 14.
You just got accepted into college, right? You're going to college. Are you excited?
Really excited.
Okay, how are you feeling about tics in college?
I think I'll be prepared as long as nobody points it out. Like, I'll understand at first.
The best way to go about it is letting all your teachers know.
Yeah.
And I'm obviously telling you this because I dropped out because of how bad my tics were.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry that
I don't care.
you experienced
that bites.
I went to college for a year and a half. It just made my condition worse. It made me lose track of who I was and finding a place that I didn't belong in. I never felt at home or at peace in that place. Just wasn't for me.
I was diagnosed when I was 7, and my dad, after I was diagnosed...
I literally said I wanted it.
Do you need more napkins? We can get more
Hey,
napkins.
this is safe space. Safe
Harold's
space.
got a hammer. Harold's got a hammer.
I have a gun.
I was diagnosed when I was 7, but I think my tics were very mild. And then my dad went in and they were like, Mark. He was diagnosed after I was.
That's insane that your dad went that long without any answers.
It's crazy.
That's so sad.
Yeah. The hardest part about living with Tourette syndrome, I think, would just, I don't know, on hard days, you know, wishing that you weren't here anymore. But experiences like this not only changes, but saves lives. Because, you know, you find your people. You realize that, hey, I have people just like me who understand what I'm going through, and I can do this.
Listen, I think we should all toast to being really good moms. Let's toast to really good moms.
Absolutely. I've met some amazing moms here over the last day and a half, and I just wanted to really just connect with them.
What was the funniest tip your kid ever had, though? I mean, Baylen clearly tries to find some level of humor.
She does.
Yeah, we have to. Because if you don't laugh, you cry. Right? So you have to laugh.
Oh, some of the things they say, some of the things Jack says were like, and you don't want him to think you're laughing.
When there's some sort of a weird sexual.
Oh, yeah.
Where did that come from? Was it deep down in, or are you doing something I don't know?
Right?
I know something. Who do I need to talk to about this?
How about Callum?
He had one tick really early on where he would say, I paid $5 for that ferret. And we didn't have a ferret. And I'm pretty sure that's a bargain.
Hayden is 11. He wants therapy animals because he loves stuffed animals, right? So
What
he
a
said,
sweetheart, right?
I want a therapy bird, but my goodness, the bird chirps all day long,
constantly.
and Hayden now chirps
all
the time
because he picks up on it.
And so that's his therapy. He talks to his bird.
That's a wonderful non-medication way to deal with your tics.
What other things have your kids had for treatment?
What is everyone doing for treatment?
We are doing CBIT.
Callum did it, and if you ask him, he'll tell you CBIT was helpful for him.
Okay.
And in December 2022, he had deep brain stimulation surgery. They drilled holes in his head. He was asleep the entire time. Then they turned it on after, it was a little over 3 weeks.
And so when they turn it on, is it like an instant?
Yeah, what happens? I'm so curious.
They only do one side of the brain at a time, and if you know anything about the brain, if you turn to the right side, the left side is impacted.
Yeah.
And so she would be like, how does that feel? And he'd go like this, and one hand would be steady and the other one would be going.
Wow.
It was really wild.
What do you think his reduction is?
He would tell you that he estimates 70 to 80% reduction in
Wow.
tics. He used to punch himself 8-9 hours. We had to take him to the ER, and they would have to sedate him.
It's super cool to hear how successful Callum's DBS was for him, because I want to take Baylen down every route possible to see if there's a way for her life to be made easier. But deep brain stimulation is a pretty invasive treatment, and Baylen is the one that has to sign on the dotted line. She's an adult now, and she's the one that has to figure it out in the end.
Speaking of moving on, how do we all feel? I know Baylen's wanting to be adulting.
She is
completely separate, right?
Yeah.
We're close.
Callum is going to college in August.
He will live there.
He will live there. I'm nervous as hell.
I love that he drives.
Yeah,
how's he feel about it?
Incident free. There are days where he says, I can't drive. And that's all I care about, is that he tells us
He's able
I
to
can't
tell
drive.
you.
Oh my God.
And with the OCD and the intrusive thoughts, that's a scary thing.
Yes.
There you go.
Does Baylen drive?
No.
She doesn't drive? No.
Does she want to, or is she
She's just getting to the point where she's opened up doors where she's like, maybe I will even try to ride a bike. She hasn't ridden a bike in years. She just, I think it's about trusting herself.
Yep.
I don't think she trusts herself because she can't get over the fear of knowing that she could be doing something. She's got to do it 3 times.
Yep.
So if I bump a car, I might not feel good enough. I might got to tap it through. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's kind of funny because I can't relate because I'm like, but it's not funny.
But the one thing that my husband especially really pushes with me is he is an adult and he's going to have to make some decisions.
And what do we want for our kids, right? We want them to be
independent, absolutely.
And contributing members of society.
And you
do
failed,
great
and you failed, and you failed, and I failed 900 million times in our life.
We've said
From
that
little
so many
things
times.
to big things, and we're still walking and talking, and we're all right.
Yeah, well, we're not learning from our successes. We're just not. We're learning from our failures. Those are what form us. Is our failures. I think I'm forever going to have reservations about Baylen being completely independent, but I feel like the tables are turning a little bit. Mentally, I know she's ready. I just feel like I'm trying to guard my own heart.
Callum, how old were you when you got deep brain stimulation?
16, I believe.
Wow.
17?
So it got really bad. That was the complete last.
Yeah. DBS is the severe.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know.
And how much better do you think your life has been since getting it?
A lot better. I'm able to have, like, hang out with my friends more, somewhat go in person to school.
Are you in less pain?
Yeah, like most of my motor tics went away after the surgery. Like I still have the sickly simple. It's mostly just vocal and like whistling.
I mean, I want to say that's great, but I mean, it's struggle.
Are you thinking about it?
It's like I'm here and it's in Utah. So it's like I have other options first. Like I've been to CBIT, but I need to do more for myself and for my comorbidities first.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for Callum. You can truly see that DBS has changed his life, but the surgery is a no for me. We could get all the way through it, wake up from surgery, and it could not do a single damn thing. Fun.
Doing a different.
At this point, I'm just scared of the unknown.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You're okay. She's going to get it. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. It's going to be okay. I know. Nope, you're not going to scratch your head. I'm not going to let you. Ice. She just needs ice.
Ice? Okay.
She needs ice, like really bad.
How can we get ice ASAP to Atrium?
This tic attack is definitely the worst one that she's had. She's gonna get really badly hurt if I can't hold myself together.
I'm sorry. No, you're fine, honey. Don't worry about me.
I need ice.
You are totally fine. Like ASAP.
Yeah, all the kids. Yeah.